welcome to the final wrap-up video. We're going to just share kind of some of our thoughts about the class and where we're headed here in this video. So the first thing I want to say is I've taught for a long time. I've taught for 25 years. I've run this class before, and every time I come into this class I think, I got it nailed. I know everything I need to know about Python, and then I go, wait a second, I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate teaching this class, and I really enjoy it. Right, with so many students, you bring so many different perspectives that we learn things that we hadn't thought about before, and I really think that has improved my teaching, and I'm sure it's improved Joe's as well.
So we're going to look at all the forum posts, all the emails to the Code Clinic, kind of look at the comments from the surveys, and we're going to keep on working on the class material to make it better and better.
What are you talking about? It was perfect this time.
Okay, whatever you say.
There were a lot of people that contributed to this class, and I think first and foremost we really need to thank John Greiner and Stephen Wong. They helped out a lot, and even though they're not here in the video, they were instrumental in bringing this whole thing together.
Yeah, I don't think Stephen's coming back from LA when that deal gets done.
Yes, we may never see Stephen again.
I'd like to thank my family first. My wife and my kids have taken this class, and I know there's times when we're in a panic trying to do one of the assignments. Well, I've seen this firsthand multiple times. I understand exactly what you've gone through. I also want to say that my family was very patient with me in terms of the time required to do this. I spent many a weekend where they were like, Dad, what are you doing? Why are you sitting there all afternoon? I'm like, I got to work on class. Thanks for being patient with me. I also want to thank the community, the TAs. They've been awesome. They put in a tremendous amount of time answering forum posts, working in the Code Clinic. Thank you. You're a tremendous resource. And the last person I want to thank is Scott. Scott built Code Sculptor. It's awesome. It works. It's really the thing that makes this class unique. And it's been a pleasure working with you, Scott. You're a true colleague and friend. Thanks.
Thanks, Joe. And I have to agree with what Joe said here. Our families deserve an enormous amount of thanks. I don't think you can appreciate how much time both Joe and I spent on this. And the fact that they were willing to let us do this, well, they're really good sports, let me tell you. So thank you to my family as well. And, I also have to thank Joe. Without both of us, without Joe and I don't think this class, would ever be possible. Joe put in enormous amounts of work here. And, I don't know if you can tell from what you've seen in the class, but Joe is a very obsessive guy. Okay? And that obsessiveness, while annoying, it gets things done. All right? And, I am getting my reward here. You'll notice I'm not the only one wearing a tie in this video.
Don't worry. We're going to edit this out. Next session, I'm winning every single game. One of the things I've seen from reading forum discussions is that there are a lot of you out there that love this class. In fact, there's even a set of you that are hooked on this class. Well, Scott and I are hooked on teaching this class also. I've really enjoyed this experience, and I plan to work in this area for a long time. So you'll see both Scott and I working in this area in the future. We're also kind of trying to get our colleagues excited about this, so you can plan to see more offerings from Rice in the future, and hopefully we'll see you there also.
Yeah, it's been really rewarding teaching this class. I've enjoyed seeing all of the students who have, succeeded and made it through here to the end of this class. And so I think at this point, it's time for me to officially declare you all dangerous. I've really enjoyed teaching this class, but as we've said, it takes a lot of time to do so. So it might not seem like we're out there reading the forums all the time, but believe me, we've read a lot more of what you've posted than you might think.
I kind of obsess about it.
He does. And I've really appreciated the positive comments you've left about the class, especially those that talk about the content and the organization and how you've liked Joe and I as teachers and so on. But you realize these are private comments only other people in the class can actually see. And we really like to get this out more publicly so that other people can see what this class is like as well.
So what we're going to do is at the end of the video, we're going to flash up a link to a couple of websites. These are publicly viewable MOOC review sites. There's not many of them, but there are a couple that kind of collect reviews for various MOOCs. We'd like your help in getting out the good word about this class. We're committed to building the best programming MOOC possible, and we'd like to share it with as many people as possible. So, in summary, I love teaching this class. I plan to be around here doing this and other classes in the future. I hope I'll see you in the future.
Thanks.